Now, next comment comes from jonanjello. I like that. I like that name. That's how you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It says, wonderful episode. JJ's novel and its origin is cool to hear. Escape fans living on through the game and fan creations. Cool to learn Admiral is named after Jim. Jim visited me and Gorillinator in 2006-ish. They both passed on, but they are remembered through Scape. Jim created a hardbound collection of early Codex issues. Interesting. Which Scaper is named as a planet? Rev Dryer, great episode.
It's
thanks.
the Rev, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I knew you'd answer that for me. Yeah, go ahead.
Because Rev Dyer. For those that may not know Rev Dyer, I mean that name is like synonymous with Heroescape or Heroescapers, the forums specifically. Rev was one of the first people to introduce himself to you. Like when you first joined, right? I mean, obviously when you join a community, it's always really sketchy, scary. You don't know stuff. But Rev was the one to introduce himself to you. Was usually someone that would comment on a lot of forums, help people out, and was super like almost what's the word? What's a good word for it? Just like very necessary. I don't.
Integral.
Integral into the C3V process because he helped organize the books. He was the one that got them all indexed, and I mean we're talking about all the Heroescape characters, all that data. Yeah, like he did all of that, right? And he loved the game. I mean, it was part of who he was. And he passed on during the pandemic, and it was just a really sad time for everybody because I mean he was such a big name, and they honored him by making the newest planet in C3V after his name. So I think it's Dyer 3 or the station that they have, that space station concept they're working with, that's named after him.
Okay.
Which I mean, it's just a beautiful idea to have this game coming back and also bringing memories of the legacies that has paved along the way. So yeah, I love it. I love the concept so much. Being able to honor people like that.
It's good to give those nods. Thank you so much, John Jello, for the for definitely for the comment. And actually, one thing I want to say, what's early Codex issues? Does anyone know what that
magazines they released, right?
Magazines, yeah. Okay. There was a magazine series,
hardbound collection,
classic. Yeah, well, so because they were only posted digitally, like they were posted on the forums. That means he would have printed those and then bound them.
Interesting.
And so he had a copy. And I remember those being giveaways at one point. They were giving away hardbound copies of the Heroescape Codex, and I guess he was one of those that was behind getting those together. So that's pretty cool. Because that's classic Heroescape media. 2006, 2007. I know. Okay. I want to say they stopped before the D&D stuff happened because it's just when it's a fan effort, it runs on those wheels until it can't, kind of thing. Sure. So
I miss the codexes. I used to read them. They had so good map building, character designer interviews. It was it was really great content. You probably could still dig up the old codexes on Escapers.
They had an artist that used to do custom design. Like he used to do custom art of the characters, and they would use that as like the covers of each magazine. And that's that blew my mind. There's the level of creative quality that came out of those. Good series. And what Roguescaper said, I'm pretty sure you can go on the forums and still download them. They're all archived on there, so
for sure. Well, anyway, that's really cool to know. Thank you, John Jello, for the comment.